Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's makeup tutorial is on this look right here. It's kind of a neutral slash smoky slash pop of glitter look. Honestly, I wasn't sure what I wanted to film, and this is actually my second time filming this look because the first time your girl accidentally deleted the footage. But it's okay because honestly I feel like it came out a whole lot better the second time around, so definitely a blessing in disguise. But also I went into detail about how I apply my lashes, since that is something that people requested and asked for, so I really hope that this helps some of y'all's questions that y'all had. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright y'all, getting started, I went ahead and did my eyebrows and also primed my eyelids off camera, so we're just going to jump right into the eyeshadow. For today's look, I'll be using the Fame eyeshadow palette by Colourpop. It's just a really pretty neutral eyeshadow palette all around, and I'm very excited to use this one today. Taking the shade Razzle and Stardom, I'm going to be taking those on my Sigma E40 brush and blending these two together into my crease for my transition shade. Alrighty, so since there isn't like a medium dark shade that I can use to get started on my outer V, I'm just going to go ahead and take those two shades Razzle and Stardom and take my Morphe M433 brush and blend that into my outer V. Once I had those colors in my outer V, I did go back in with my Sigma E40 brush just to blend everything out. Now picking up the shade Lifestyle, I'm going to take that on the same Morphe M433 brush and blend that into my outer V. Now picking up my Morphe M441 brush, I'm going to use this to blend the Lifestyle shade in with the Stardom and Razzle shade in my transition. I will say that this Lifestyle shade was very difficult to blend, so I blended for a really long time, but definitely work at it. It was doable, it just wasn't as blendable as I would have liked it to have been. But yeah, I blended for quite a while with this shade, unfortunately. Alrighty, once that is all blended together, I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape and my Morphe M166 brush and cut my crease. Then picking up the shade Delirium, I'm going to use that to set my concealer in place. Then picking up the shade Extravaganza, I'm going to put that right on top. Then going back in with my Morphe M433 brush, I'm going to use that to blend out this line that I have right here. I also went back in with my Morphe M441 brush and picked up the shades Razzle and Stardom just to blend everything out and bring that back into my crease. Next, taking my NYX Matte Liquid Liner, I'll be using this to do my winged eyeliner. Alrighty, all wings are on, and so now it's time for lashes. And I had been asked to go into more detail on how exactly I personally like to apply my lashes. Now these obviously are very dramatic. If you're a beginner with eyelashes, I definitely recommend getting a more simpler kind of lash. The Ardell lashes are really nice, but these have been my absolute favorite for a while now. These are the Eylure number 126 lashes. They are very dramatic, very full, and I just love them so much. So yeah, let's go ahead and pop these on real quick. And the lash glue that I like to use is the Duo Brush on Adhesive Lash Glue, and this is also in black, so it just blends in with my eyeliner. I really like this one just because it is a brush kind of applicator, so I personally don't like using the tube lash glue just because I've always made a mess with it and gotten it everywhere, and sometimes even ruined the lashes by using the tube. But with this one, I haven't had any problems. It's very easy to apply, so I definitely recommend this one, especially if you're looking for a lash glue. So once you have your eyelashes ready, I typically like to pick mine up with tweezers. I know some people don't recommend that. Obviously you have to be careful since you are using them around your eyes, so just take your time with it, but definitely just be careful. I've always used tweezers and never had any problems. So taking your lash and then also whatever lash glue you decide to use, but using this one you just brush the lash glue onto the lash line. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. You just want to put it all over the lash band. And me personally, I go a little more heavier on the outer corners, since those are definitely the problem areas that you definitely don't want to lift, or you don't want them to lift. So I'll definitely put on quite a bit on the outer corners. Now once you have your lash glue on your lashes, you're going to want to wait a minute or two just for that glue to get tacky, so it'll actually stick to your eyes. I've had so many people ask me, you know, why aren't my lashes sticking to my eyes? And I always ask, why are you waiting just a couple of minutes for the lash glue to get tacky? And 9 times out of 10 they say no. So if you're definitely having problems, don't skip this step. It's a very, very important step. You want that lash glue to get tacky, otherwise it's not going to stick to your eyes. So just wait a couple minutes, let it dry, and then we'll stick them on our eyes. Alright y'all, once you waited a couple of minutes, it's now time to apply your lashes. Now typically, like I've said before, the way I apply my lashes is I set down the middle part right there on my eye, and then I'll place the outer part down, and then lastly do the inner part. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing. So see, if the lash glue is dried properly, you'll know, because once you stick it to your eye, it should automatically stay. It shouldn't come off. And then I'm gonna do the outer part. And you want to also place it as close to your lash line as possible, so that way it blends nicely. Alright, that's down. Now just the inner corner. And you just want to push it down. Now just go through and make sure it's all on there. And there you have your eyelash. So I'm gonna do the same thing to this eye, and I will be right back. Alright, lashes are on, so now onto the face. Taking my Maybelline Matte and Poreless Fit Me foundation in the shade 128, I'm gonna blend that using my Real Techniques beauty sponge. Now taking my NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer in the shade Beige, I'm going to use this for my under eyes and also for the high points of my face. Now taking my Airspun powder in the shade Translucent, I'm going to use this to bake my under eyes and also set the rest of my face. Now taking my Real Techniques powder brush, I'm going to use this to remove all the powder off of my face. Now taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit and picking up the shade Java, I'm going to use this to contour my face with my Morphe M523 brush. Now going back in with my Airspun translucent powder, I'm going to use that to clean up my contour. Going back into the palette, I'm going to pick up the shade Lifestyle again on my Morphe M432 brush and stamp that on my lower lash line. Now going back with my Morphe M433 brush, I'm going to use whatever's left on it and just blend that all out. Now picking up my Morphe M224 brush, I'm going to be taking the shade Extravaganza and putting that on the inner corner of my lash line. Next, taking my Ulta Beauty Limitless Lashes Mascara, I'm going to use this for my top and bottom lashes. Next, taking my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Black Bean, I'm going to be using this for my lower lash line. Now I'm going to spray my face using the NYX Matte Finish Spray. Next, taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in That Glow, I'm going to be taking the shade Bubbly and Dripping in Gold and highlighting my face with the Morphe M501 brush. Lastly, for the lips, I'll be using Colourpop's Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Bianca. And this is the completed look, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope that it helped y'all with some of y'all's lashes applicating. And if it did, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will catch y'all in my next video. Bye!